In this lecture, we study about the solution by the method of generating function. So before going to the problem, we once again repeat what is a generating function. So for a numeric function a0, a1 up to ar and so on, we define an infinite series. So this is an infinite series. So in this infinite series, we introduced a variable z. So this one is a0 z to the power 0, that is 1. So it is a0 plus a1 z to the power 1 plus a2 z to the power 2 plus and so on up to ar z to the power r plus and so on. So it is an infinite series which is called the generating function of the numeric function a. Okay, so this is a numeric function and it is the corresponding generating function. So for a numeric function a, we shall use the corresponding uppercase letter and write az to denote the generating function a. Okay, so let's suppose we have a numeric function b is equal to, let's suppose we have b0, b1, b2, br and so on, and the corresponding generating function for this numeric function can be represented by capital uppercase letter bz. Okay, so bz is nothing but it is equal to b0 plus b1z plus b2z square and so on. We have br z to the power r plus and so on. Okay, the coefficient of z to the power r is the value of the numeric function at r. Okay, so the coefficient of z is b1. Okay, similarly the coefficient of z square is b2. So the coefficient of this z is b1. It means the value of this numeric function at 1 is b1. Similarly, the value of this numeric function at 2 is b2. Similarly, the value of this numeric function at r is br. So these coefficients are the value of the numeric function at r. Given a numeric function, we can obtain its generating function and conversely. For example, the generating function of the numeric function 3 to the power 0, this is a numeric function and the corresponding generating function is this. Okay, so if the numeric function is given, okay, then you can find the corresponding generating function and vice versa as well. It means if the generating function is given, then you can find the numeric function. Okay, so this is a numeric function and it is its corresponding generating function. Okay, so it can be written in a closed form as 1 divided by 1 minus 3z. So how it is going to be written? So let's suppose the numeric function a is equal to, we have 3 to the power 0, comma 3 to the power 1, 3 square and so on, 3 to the power r. Okay, so the corresponding generating function is az. Okay, 3 to the power 0, we have z to the power 0 plus 3 to the power 1, z to the power 1 plus 3 square z square plus 3 to the power r, z to the power r and so on. Okay, so it can be written as this one is 1 plus this one is 3z plus 3z whole square plus 3z to the power r and so on. Okay, so it can be written as 1 divided by 1 minus 3z because we have a formula 1 divided by 1 minus x is nothing but 1 plus x square plus so on. So this is an infinite series which can be written in compact form 1 divided by 1 minus x. So where x is nothing but 3z. Okay, so this is 1 plus 3z square and so on. Okay, so this is the compact form of this generating function az. Okay, come to example 1. Okay, so here we have a difference equation of order 1. So let's write down the difference equation first. Okay, so this is a difference equation of order 1 and we have given the equation 1. Okay, so now what happen, will multiplying both sides. Okay, we multiplying both sides of equation 1 by z to the power r. Okay, then we have ar z to the power r is equal to 3 into ar minus 1 z to the power r plus 2 into z to the power r. Okay, so let us give this equation number 2. Now we can use summing equation 2 for all r where r greater than equal to 1. Okay, so since we have a boundary condition a0 is equal to 1 we have given. Okay, so we get summation from r1 to infinity ar z to the power r is equal to summation from r is equal to 1 to infinity 3 into ar minus 1 z to the power r plus summation r is equal to 1 to infinity 2 into z to the power r. Okay, so now it can be written as r is equal to 1 to infinity ar z to the power r is equal to, so we write down the constant outside the summation, so 3 into r is equal to 1 to infinity ar minus 1 z to the power r plus 2 will be written outside, 2 into summation of summation from r is equal to 1 to infinity z to the power r. Okay, now we'll find out the equation 3. We'll find out each term. Okay, so come to the first left hand side term, we first simplify this one. So this is equal to r is equal to 1 to infinity ar z to the power r is equal to, okay, so it can be written as r equal to 0. Okay, so instead of r is equal to 1 we have taken r is equal to 0 to infinity. Okay, ar z to the power r. So we as we have added one term extra we have to subtract it, so a0 z0 is subtracted, so it is equal to r sorry, so this equal to az. Okay, and this one is a0 because z to the power 0 is 1. Okay, so now come to the next term. So in the next term we have summation from r is equal to 1 to infinity. Okay, so we have ar minus 1 z to the power r. Okay, so here what happened, summation from r. Okay, so here we have to do what, so here actually we have to take so here we have to take z as common. Okay, from the summation, so z is taken as common, so this ar minus 1, so this will be z to the power r minus 1. So here we have to make similar the power of z and the subscript of a r minus 1. So this is equal to z into az. Okay, now come to summation, next term come to r equal to 1 to infinity. So the next term is we have z to the power r. Okay, so it is nothing but we start the summation from r equal to 0 to infinity z to the power r. So since we have added one term extra we have to subtract it, So this one is nothing but z to the power 0 term that is added extra, so that is being subtracted. So this is equal to 1 minus z. Okay, 1 divided by 1 is 1 minus z minus 1. So it can be simplified as 1 minus z is taken as LCM and 1 minus 1 plus z. So it can be written as z divided by 1 minus z. Okay, so we obtained. So in the equation 3 we'll replace whatever the derivation we have calculated till now. This is equal to, so this is az minus a0 equal to 3z az plus 2z 1 minus z. Okay, so this is equal to az 3z az equal to, so here 3z az is taken to the right left hand side and a0 is taken to the right hand side. So we have, okay, so now, so az is taken as common, so we have 1 minus 3z equal to, so we can have 1 minus z plus az. So a0 is the boundary condition which is given as 1. Okay, so now we can find out az is equal to, so it can be written as, okay, so here right hand side we have taken 1 minus z as LCM. This is 2z plus 1 into 1 minus z is 1 minus z, and this 1 minus 3z come to the right hand side and is divided. So we have 1 minus 1 plus z, okay, divided by 1 minus z into 1 minus 3z. Okay, so now we'll do the by part. So write down the left hand side once again. So 1 plus z divided by 1 minus 3z into 1 minus z, it can be written as a divided by 1 minus 3z plus b divided by 1 minus z. Okay, so here we have 1a into 1 minus z, b into 1 minus 3z, because we have LCM 1 minus 3z into 1 minus z. Okay, so this is the left hand side, 1 plus z divided by 1 minus 3z into 1 minus z. Okay, so comparing both sides of the above equation, we get, or we can have, so both the numerator will be equal because denominator are same. So 1 plus z is equal to 1 into a minus z plus b into 1 minus 3z. Okay, so here we can have put 1 minus 3z is equal to 0, or z is equal to, we have 1 divided by 3. So okay, so we have, so in place of z put 1 by 3, so we get 1 plus 1 by 3 divided by a into 1 minus 1 by 3, okay, and 1 minus 3z is 0, okay. So this is equal to 4 by 3 equal to a into, so we have 2 by 3, so we get the final value of a as 2, okay. Now we'll find the value of b. So to find the value of b, we'll put 1 minus z is equal to 0 or z is equal to 1, okay. So we have put the value of z as 1, so we get 1 plus 1 is equal to, so a term will be vanished because a minus z is 0, so we have b into 1 minus 3 into 1, so it is equal to, so which implies 2 equal to, so b 1 minus 3 into 1 is nothing but, so it is nothing but minus 2, okay. So we can have the final value of b as minus 1, okay. So now we already got the value of a and b, so a is equal to 2 and b is equal to minus 1, okay. So we have, so 1 plus z into 1 minus 3z into 1 minus z is equal to, so value of a is nothing but 2, so 2 divided by 1 minus 3z, okay, minus, because the value of b is minus 1, so this is minus 1 divided by 1 minus z, okay. So we can have az is equal to, okay, because the left hand side is nothing but az, is equal to 2, so we'll use the formula 1 divided by 1 minus x, this is equal to 1 plus 3z plus 3 square z square and so on to the rth term 3 to the power r plus z to the power r and so on. Similarly, we expand the second term, so we'll get 1 plus z plus z square and so on up to z to the power r plus so on, okay. Now we can write down the final solution as ar is equal to 2 into 3 to the power r plus minus 1, okay. So this is the final answer we have, okay. Come to example 2. So here we have a differential equation of order 2 with some boundary condition. So let us write down the differential equation once again. So it is ar minus 5 ar minus 1 plus 6a r minus 2 is equal to 4, okay. So let it be equation 1. So we have boundary condition a0 is equal to 1 and a1 is equal to 3, it's given, okay. So multiplying both sides of 1 by z to the power r, so as we did in the first example, so we get ar into z to the power r minus 5 into ar minus 1 z to the power r plus 6 ar minus 2 into z to the power r is equal to 4 into z to the power r, okay. So let it be equation 2. So we can have summing equation 2 for r, for all r where r greater than equal to 2, because we have the boundary condition a0 and a1 is given, okay. So we get summation r is equal to 2 to infinity, we have ar z to the power r minus the summation from r is equal to 2 to infinity 5 into ar minus 1 z to the power r plus summation r is equal to 2 to infinity 6 ar minus 2 z to the power r is equal to summation r is equal to 2 to infinity, and we have 4 into z to the power r. Okay, so this can be simplified as, so we take out the constant from the summation, so r is equal to 2 to infinity, there is no constant here, so ar z to the power r minus 5 is a constant which is taken out, r is equal to 2 to infinity, we have ar minus 1 z to the power r, okay, plus 6 is constant that is taken out from the summation, so summation from r is equal to 2 to infinity ar minus 2 into z to the power r is equal to, here 4 is constant that is taken out, summation from r is equal to 2 to infinity z to the power r. Okay, so now from that particular simplified equation, we'll find out, we'll simplify each and every term and we substitute the value. Okay, the first term is r is equal to 2 to infinity a1 z to the power r, so I have to simplify this one. Okay, so it can be written as r is equal to 0 to infinity ar z to the power 0, sorry, z to the power r. So here a1z and a0, these are the extra term. Okay, so we have to subtract this one, so it is simplified as az minus a1z. Okay, find az minus a1z minus a0. So a1, a0 and a1 are the boundary conditions whose values are already given, so it can be simplified as az minus, so the value of a1 is 3, so this is 3z minus value of a0 is 1. Okay, so the first term is simplified as az minus 3z minus 1. Come to the second term, so we have r is equal to 2 to infinity r minus 1 z to the power, okay, so we have a r minus 1 z to the power r. Okay, so this can be simplified as z is taken as common from the summation, so this is a r minus 1 z to the power, okay, this one r minus 1. Okay, so let's try to make the power of z as the subscript of a. Okay, so it can be written as r is equal to 0, sorry, it is not 0, but here we have to take r is equal to 1 from 1, because if you take 0 then the subscript of a will be negative. Okay, if you take r is equal to 1 then subscript of a will start from 0, so since we have taken a0 as extra, so I have to subtract it. Okay, so the above term can be simplified as, this is nothing but az, okay, that's the genetic function, then a0 is 1, that is the boundary condition, so it can be written as z into az minus z. Okay, so this is the second term. So in this way, let us simplify the third term, which is written as r is equal to 2 to infinity summation, okay, r is equal to 2 to infinity ar minus 2 z to the power r. So now we make the power of z as r to the power, sorry, r minus z. So here z square is taken as common to make the power of z as r minus 2. So this is a r minus 2 z to the power r minus 2, because here z square is taken as common. Okay, so now if you put r is equal to 2, okay, then it will start from a0 z to the power 0 and so on. So it is nothing but, the summation is nothing but az, that is the genetic function. Okay, come to the fourth term, that is summation from r is equal to 2 to infinity z to the power r. Okay, so it can be written as, we have summation from r is equal to 0 to infinity. Okay, so we have z to the power r So the extra term that we have included in the summation will be subtracted. So the extra terms are, we have z to the power 0, z to the power 1. These are the extra terms that is already included in the summation. So that must be subtracted. So it can be simplified as 1 divided by 1 minus z. The summation is simplified to 1 divided by 1 minus z minus 1 minus z. Okay. So it can be simplified as minus 1 is taken as common here. So here we have 1 minus z as LCM. Okay. So we'll get 1 minus a square minus b square. Okay. So this is simplified as z square divided by 1 minus z. Okay. So now we can have whatever the value we have calculated, now that will be substituted in the equation 1. So we can have az minus 3z minus 1, okay, minus 5 into z az minus z, okay, plus 6z square az, okay. So we can have equal to, the right hand side is 4z square, okay, sorry, 4z square divided by 1 minus z. So whatever the simplified results have been calculated, that is just substituted in the equation 1. So you got the above equation. So we can have az minus 3z minus, open the square bracket here, so 5z minus 5z az, okay, 5z. So here we have minus into minus, that is plus 6z square az, okay, and the we can have the right hand side is equal to 4z square 1 minus z. Okay, so it is simplified as we can have az as common, so we can have 1 minus 5z plus 6z square, okay, and the rest of the terms are written as, because you have 5z minus 3z is equal to 2z minus 1, because only one constant is there, 4z square divided by 1 minus z, that is the right hand side. Okay, so let us simplify it more. So az can be written as, this 2z minus 1 will be taken to the right hand side, as well as 1 minus 5z plus 6z square will be taken to the right hand side. So this is nothing but 4z square divided by 1 minus z, 4z square divided by 1 minus z. So this one plus 1 minus 2z, okay, so divided by 1 divided by 1 minus 5z plus 6z square. Okay, now let us simplify this one. So when you simplify this one, we'll get, this implies az is equal to, take the LCM here as 1 minus z, okay, so this 1 minus z will be multiplied with 1 as well as minus 2z, so it is nothing but 1 minus z minus 2z plus 2z square, okay, so divided by 1 minus z, which is the LCM, and let us factorize the denominator of this term. So minus 5z can be written as 1 minus, so we can have, sorry, let us write down the square term first. So 6z square So minus 5z can be written as minus 3z minus 2z plus 1. Okay, so it can be written as, which implies az is equal to, we can have 4z square plus 2z square is equal to 6z square, and we have minus 2z minus z is equal to minus 3z plus 1, and we have denominator 1 minus z. Okay, so here we can have 3z is taken as common in the first two terms, so we have 2z minus 1, and minus 1 is taken as common in the last two terms, so we have 2z minus 1. Okay, so let us write down clearly. So it is 2z minus 1. Okay, so we can have az is equal to, let us simplify more. So we can have 6z square minus 3z plus 1 divided by, we have 1 minus z, okay, into 2z minus 1 into 3z minus 1. So this is the factorization of the denominator. Okay, so now let us use the by part here. So 6z square minus 3z plus 1 divided by 1 minus z into 2z minus 1 multiplied by 3z minus 1. Okay, so in the by part we can have three terms here, and we have three constants a, b, c. So a divided by 1 minus z plus b divided by 2z minus 1 plus c divided by 3z minus 1. Okay, so let us simplify this one and we'll find the value of a, b and c. Okay, so here we have 1 minus z into 2z minus 1 into 3z minus 1 is taken as LCM. So we can have a into 2z minus 1 into 3z minus 1 plus b into 1 minus z 3z minus 1 plus c into, we have 1 minus z into 2z minus 1. Okay, so the LCM is written in the denominator, that is nothing but 1 minus z into 2z minus 1 into 3z minus 1. Okay, so in the above equation we have the denominator is same, so we will compare the left hand side and right hand side. So since denominator is same, so numerator will be same, so we can have we get 6z square minus 3z plus 1. This is the numerator of left hand side is equal to numerator of right hand side, that is a into 2z minus 1 into 3z minus 1 plus b into 1 minus z into 3z minus 1, okay, plus c into 1 minus z into 2z minus 1. Okay, so now let us solve for the value of a, b and c. So here we'll use the shortcut method, put a minus z is equal to 0, so the b and c term will be equal to 0. Okay, so here when you put 1 minus z is equal to 0, we have z is equal to 1, so we get a is equal to 2. Okay, so this is the calculation you have to do it in rough. So we have I have already done this one. Okay, so now next put 2z minus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, so or we can have z is equal to 1 by 2. So when you substitute in the above expression, so we get the value of b as b is equal to 4. Okay, so you can try it in rough how to calculate the value of b, a and b. Similarly, you can use to find the value of c, put 3z minus 1 is equal to 0 or z is equal to 1 by 3. So we get the value of c is equal to we can have -3. Okay, so now let us write down the left hand side. So we obtain az is equal to, since we got the value of ABC, so A is nothing but 2, so 2 divided by 1 minus Z plus 4 divided by 2 minus Z divided by 3 divided by 3Z minus 1. Okay, so this is the value of 3 ABC. We just substitute in the right hand side. Okay, so it is simplified as 2 divided by 1 minus Z, minus 4 is taken as common, so denominator will be 4 divided by 1 minus 2Z. Similarly here minus is taken as common, so this is 3 divided by 1 minus 3Z. Okay, so we have 2 into 1 divided by 1 minus Z can be written as 1 plus Z square plus Z to the power R and so on. Okay, and 1 divided by 1 minus 2Z is written as 1 plus 2Z plus 2Z 2 square Z square. Okay, or 2Z whole square up to 2 to the power R Z to the power R. Okay, plus and so on. Similarly, the last term is written as 3 into 1 plus 3Z plus 3 square Z square plus and so on, 3 to the power R Z to the power R and so on. Okay, so we have the final value. So AR can be written as the final answer 2 into, so the corresponding solution for the central function is 1 to the power R 4 into 2 to the power R. Just write down the R term, rth term only. We have 3 into we have 3 to the power R. Okay, which can be written as AR minus 2 into 2 to the power R plus 2, because 4 is 2 square, and we have 3 to the power R plus 1 and plus 2. Okay, so this is the final answer we have. Okay.